There was a worldwide pandemic, and no, this is not about COVID, but yet another serious pandemic that has been a major issue across many generations around the world. Here in the United States, 14 out of 100 people smoked tobacco in 2019. Cigarettes are dangerous since it's an issue that can easily be prevented. Smoking can lead to many forms of illnesses that can be fatal, if not seriously detrimental to the body. If someone does decide to quit smoking, this will not only benefit the host, but or the original smoker, but the people around the smoker as well. I will speak about the many problems that come with smoking, and I will advise people who do consume tobacco to stop now because it's serious. And everyone is different. Everyone will have their own way of dealing with the quitting of smoking. So take your time. I will inform the audience about how smoking is bad for a person economically, physically, socially, and mentally. So one of the main reasons you should stop smoking if you do smoke, or in why you should never smoke, is money. Money is totally difficult to come by, and the cost of a cigarette box or cigarette packet is $6.28, which could be add up to $188 a month, up to $2,000 a year, and it varies from person to person. This person might buy less, this person might buy more, and it tends to be on the more higher side. So don't buy tobacco; it really burns through your money. Smoking has dangerous side effects, both economically and physically, can be life threatening or seriously harming. So another reason you should not smoke or you should quit smoking is you can develop illnesses. Illnesses such as coronary heart disease, which developing coronary heart disease is increased. The chance of developing coronary heart disease increases by 2 to 4% if you smoke, than if you don't. Lung cancer develops. COPD develops. What is COPD? COPD is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which makes it harder for a person to breathe. Much worse for a person who has asthma and other lung-related problems. You can also develop cardiovascular disease, which is diseases of the heart. It can lead to strokes as well. What are strokes? Strokes is whenever blood clots form around your brain, your blood vessels around the brain, often bursting them, which is fatal, sadly. And one of the main reasons I don't smoke personally is it ages a person faster. It makes you look older faster. And for a person like me who looks older than they already are, don't want to look older. And for the women out there who are pregnant, smoking tobacco and nicotine can also lead to birth effects. Birth effects such as stillbirth, low birth weight, SIDS. What are SIDS? SIDS is sudden infant death syndrome, which sounds what it is, which is what it sounds like. I mean, and it's the sudden death of an infant for no apparent reason. So up to the age of 1. So you don't want to have a child die just because you want to smoke, or increase the chance of it passing away, of hey passing away, not it. Another birth effect could be preterm birth. Another great reason to stop smoking, and I'm glad people are finally taking notice on this, is social view. You'll be looked weird in socially. Secondhand smoking. What is secondhand smoking? Secondhand smoking is also known as passive smoking. Is whenever the not the original smoker inhales smoke from the smoker and also develops the illnesses that the smoker gets. So let's say I'm sitting next to a person who's smoking, right? The person who's smoking releases the smoke that they had in the lungs. I inhale that smoke. I can develop those illnesses that I just mentioned, and I'm a victim of secondhand smoking. Another reason you should stop smoking in the social view is that non-smokers, including myself, see you or see smokers in a bad light. I don't see you. I don't see them as animals, but I don't have the same respect to that of a non-smoker. Smokers also have a really distinct smell. You can obviously you can like notice who smokes or not just by the how they smell. So you don't want to smell like cigarettes. Don't do that. Another reason you should stop smoking is that it leaves a really bad impression to the youth. You know the habits that you have you might give to the younger population, and you don't want to have kids smoking just because you want to smoke. Similar to that of what smoking can cause to the body physically, it can also cause some effects mentally as well. The main reason is addiction. Nicotine reaches the brain within 10 seconds, which is crazy fast. And what does the nicotine do in the brain? It increases mood, concentration, relaxes the muscle, decreases anger. Now, this is all great and good, but why should you not, why should you not get addicted is that It's all good, but what if you like want to stop, smoking? What does it lead to? Withdrawal. What is withdrawal? Withdrawal is whenever you get your fix, which is your daily dose of cigarettes or smoking, which often leads to the increase of effects of what you want nicotine to sedate. So you'll be anxious, you'll be angry, you'll be stuff like you want that you use cigarettes to calm down. So why should you stop smoking? One, first, they're really cheap, which makes the person buy more and more, often burning through your money, which is not great. Now that especially during last year and this year, which money was difficult to come by, so don't buy cigarettes. Another reason you should stop smoking is physical illnesses. Coronary heart disease develops, lung cancer, COPD, cardiovascular disease. You can be a victim of stroke and age as a person faster. It also has some birth effects like low birth weight, SIDS, preterm birth, stillbirth. You can victimize another person of secondhand smoking. People will see you in a bad light. You'll have a really bad smell. It'll leave a really bad impression to youth. An addiction. You don't want to get addicted on nicotine and just and have a hard time breaking through that addiction. Sadly, this worldwide pandemic of cigarette smoking has plagued this country for centuries, affecting 1/10 of the United States population. And since smoking can be easily prevented, it leaves me a sour taste that all the unfortunate events had to occur due to bad habits. On a great note, there are people who are willingly and actively trying to quit smoking, which should always be seen as a courageous action because it's really a difficult thing to do. You, quitting smoking is not really easy for everyone, so you should always applaud the people who are trying to quit smoking. But there are some smoking products for health purposes that can be allowed for consumption with an authorized prescription of a physician, which then a certain variety of non-nicotine products can be smoked. There has been a steady decline in cigarette consumption, but there has been a rise of another form of smoking. Nicotine addiction pertaining to vapor-related smoking is another form of smoking that has taken popularity across the younger population. We must set an example to the younger population by teaching them that smoking is a bad habit to acquire, and to achieve that, we must first end the pandemic of cigarette smoking in the general population. Thank you.